Hey, my babies, my cats. How y'all doing? This is Amanda with So Happy Tarot, and this is for my Capricorns, November 2019. As we all know, it cannot and will not resonate with every single Capricorn out here. Okay, so take what resonates and leave the rest for somebody else. Okay, I just heard last one on y'all. I know that's right, my Cappies. Okay, let's see what y'all got going on for the month of November. Y'all, I am so sorry. I know I'm late with things, but I have had a lot of other things going on. Um, Fixing up on another house, but anyway, for another time. Okay, my Cappies. Let's see what you got going on here. Hmm. Okay, so your overall energy is the Nine of Wands in reverse, and that talks about unfinished business, a mental block, some of my Cappies needing healing. But let's see what the rest of your reading says, okay? So you have the Hierophant, Judgment in reverse, Four of Swords, Two of Wands, Ace of Swords in reverse, Two of Wands is in reverse also. And then you have Justice. Okay. So the Hierophant, it's all about, that's my rite of passage card. Um, Education. Some of you could definitely be, furthering your education. But to me, that's them telling me to tell you to follow the rules. Okay? So, Capricorn, you have Judgment in reverse. Which I don't know because I'm not gonna look at the rest of the reading. I read, card at a time. But that's my I don't give a fuck card. Okay? Give a fuck. Give a fuck. Um, it's also about getting disappointed. But they're telling you to evaluate your priorities. Um, could definitely be turning somebody down. The Four of Swords, is all about taking a break from the daily grind. Like maybe take a day to yourself, go to the spa, get a massage. You don't have to be a woman to go to the spa now. I don't want to hear this shit. I like a soft man, not hearted. Well, hold on. I do like them soft hearted to a point. But what I'm trying to say, you know how you can feel on somebody and their skin just feels so soft? A man can do that. Okay. When a man's rubbing on me, I mean, the rough hands let you know that he's a hardworking man, but at the same time, you don't want to feel all those calluses either. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so you also have the Two of Wands in reverse. And that's about no harmony. About somebody telling you one thing, but it actually means something else. That somebody's being led on, and that one lover is doing more than the other. Ace of Swords in reverse. It's like a lack of control, like not being able to control your anger. Lashing out on the next person to make yourself feel better. Feeling like nothing's working. If you're in a couple, you're arguing all the time. It's like you're trying to hurt each other. It's like you know each other's buttons and you try to push that motherfucker. You ain't trying to blow on it. No. You see a red button, you want to push it. I don't know what this does. Let me see. Let me see what this does. hmm But you also have a justice card here, and it's all about fairness and favor from spirit. Good karma coming. maybe a promotion in a job, but they're telling you to not play favorites. It's also a karmic bond. Now, I will say this. There's a difference between the twin flame, the soulmate, and the karmic bond. The twin flame is who, even if they cause you that pain, opens your third eye up. Okay? The soulmate is somebody who has your back no matter what. It could be your dog, it could be your best friend. It doesn't have to be your partner. I know my soulmate, myself, is my best friend. Okay? Like that's my sister from another mister. That's what I call her. Okay? Um, but they're telling you to take a break from the daily grind. Okay, so overall, my caps, this is what I see. Some of you could definitely be furthering your education, but they're telling you to open your mind up because right now you're just not giving a fuck. Okay, um, and that to take a break from the daily grind. Like I don't know what this card just it keeps wanting to pop out, so I'm gonna take it. And that is the Nine of Pentacles, and that talks about success and wealth and the opportunity to make more money, independent. If you're single, no new love coming in. If you're in a couple, it's saying that you need more space. Okay. I see a lot of arguing, not necessarily with a partner. It could be with family. Um, it's like somebody dropped the ball, and it's gonna piss you off because somebody dropped the ball. It's gonna piss you off, and you're gonna say something. But at the end of the day, like I said, know that everything happens for a reason. The karmic bonds are to teach you a lesson. Okay. That's what they're there for. That's what they do. They teach you a lesson. Now it's up to you whether or not you take that lesson. Okay. It's up to you. Um, but you do have justice here, and justice is definitely about meeting someone that's on your level, not necessarily for a relationship, but meeting who I like to call your spiritual partner. I have one of those too. You know, someone that I can talk with about any and everything spiritual, about the path that I'm on and the path that they're on. Um, the conversations are always deep, okay, and I learn a lot from them. Okay, so hmm, Three of Swords in reverse. It's the end of a cycle, baby. We definitely have this end of the cycle coming in. Queen of Wands. Once this cycle ends, then it's like you're going to get back to yourself. And you're going to be outgoing and independent. And people are just going to look at you and be like, look at my cap. Look at her. Look at her, him go. Like, what are they doing? I need to see what they're doing, because the Queen of Wands, like, she's a born leader. Okay? Like, people follow her, they love her. Okay? Four of Pentacles in reverse. Letting go. Doors opening up. Opportunities flowing in. You could definitely be overspending on some things. I don't see that as being for my caps because I'm a Capricorn. And I know how it is. I mean, like we're very frugal. I know I am anyway, okay? Um, Three of Cups. Definitely have happiness coming in from friends or family. But they're telling you to let your hair down. Like I mean, they've been telling you to take a break. Empress in reverse. Somebody could have you or somebody you know could have had a miscarriage, which could be causing a partnership to go wayward. Okay. But it's also a card of loss and confusion, anger, jealousy, no communication, somebody being selfish and needy. If you're in a couple, one wants something for nothing. Some of my Capricorns could be trying to get pregnant and they're having a problem with getting pregnant. King of Wands, right up under the Queen of Wands. Yeah, this is definitely a couple. Both born leaders, both very playful, very smart, and independent. Mm. None of Wands again, but this time it's upright. So I do see whatever unfinished business that you had, the mental block that you have is coming to an end. Okay? Because you're gonna walk out this shit and you're gonna be like, see what I did? You see what I did right there? Like, I let it go. I let it go. Um, you may feel like at times that you need to defend yourself for letting it go. Okay? But you're gonna come out of it. You're gonna come out of it wounded, scarred. But you're gonna come out of it. Okay? Um, just heard one more. Okay. Yeah, the Seven of Pentacles. And the Seven of Pentacles it talks about patience and giving your seeds time to grow. Just be patient. Be patient, my caps. You may feel like things are not necessarily working in your favor, but know this nothing happens by coincidence, okay? Nothing. Everything happens for a reason, even though sometimes we may feel like, why? Why was this reason? I don't understand. Trust and believe that it's for the betterment of you. If it's for nothing else but to wake you up and see the reality of things, okay? Some of you could be working this out. There's definitely a few of you who I feel like will work this out, okay? And then you're going to come out of it like, thank God it's over, okay? Like, oh my God, thank that it's over. Like, I didn't think I was ever going to get through it, but you will. Mm. So your lesson, my Capricorns, is loneliness. It says, I know that I am never alone. So a lot of you could really be feeling alone. I know it's a point in time in my life where I felt the same after a very painful tower moment in my life. Okay. Um, but just know that you're not alone. Like, there's always somebody you can talk to. Always somebody you can talk to. Um, if you feel like you don't have anyone you can talk to, start a journal. Start writing things down on how you feel. That'll help out a whole lot. Um, let's see what your blessing is for November, okay? Hey, anyway, okay. Let's see. Yeah, I definitely feel like for the ones that are in a relationship, like, it's the end of a cycle coming, baby, because there's no harmony there, and you know this. It's like it hasn't been there for a long time. So you've just been waiting. And you're to the point to where you really just don't care whether it goes or it stays. You know, that's for some of you. And like I said, some of you will be working things out. Okay. But for the majority of you, um, I mean, you just don't care. You don't care if it comes. You don't care if it goes. You know, um, it's definitely a cycle here getting completed. A blessing on your wisdom. Number 36. That is a nine. Um, to me, nines represent, hey, I'm almost there. I'm almost to that 10, okay? But I don't know what path y'all follow and if you can see this card. But as you can see, she has an owl, a crow, and a wolf down beside her. Now, to me, personally, this represents Lilith. To some, it could represent Hebe, or the inner goddess within yourself. Okay. Um, a blessing on your wisdom, a blessing on your intuition, um, a blessing on your lesson. Okay, my caps. Definitely a blessing. Y'all are coming out of this shit. Like y'all are coming out of it and just gonna be like, oh, I didn't think I was ever gonna make it, but I made it. And because of that, you have this blessing of your wisdom. I also see for any of my caps who have done work, and if you've done work, you know what I'm talking about. I see it coming through. Okay, like right there. Okay, definitely see it coming through. Um, oh, that's just a beautiful card. I can't quit looking at it. But you know, my goddess is Lilith too, so you know, maybe that's why. But yeah, my caps, that is your reading for November 2019. Please make sure that you go like, share, and subscribe the page. I am new to tarot. I am not new to YouTube, but I am new to tarot. So I would really appreciate, you know, all the likes, all the shares, all the subscribes I could get. It really helps the channel out a whole lot. And I appreciate it greatly. Thank you. Blessed be, babies.